Hello. So I got done doing my cypress trees yesterday, late yesterday afternoon. I did a quick little 2-second video to show you that I had in fact done it. I had in fact done the deed. Well, my water cans were filling up, and then as someone put it, water, water, water. Yeah, we did. We watered the heck out of them. Uh, this is what I wanted to do, and um, that was a pretty hard gig. My old arms are bruised up from being 61 years old and pushing and shoving on pots and tree trunks and stuff. So, but it came out really. I think it came out pretty good. And there's no real indication that anything is in shock or anything's unhappy. This is exactly the way that one looked before yesterday, and that guy that was shipped in better shape still looks to be, I don't see anything falling or getting slinky or anything, and it went pretty well. It was a few little hiccups. I had to iron out a few things as I went. I was not going to be able to raise the table up high enough to do a slide over, so I had to compromise. I had to get the trees in it, or get the bottom layer of drainage akadama in there, get the trees in there, get them wired in there, and at that point it was already almost too heavy to move. So I had done the placement pretty much, able to work over them on the table. And at that point I got one lip of the bonsai pot, or this actually a training pot. I got one lip of that on the shelf, and then just heaved that sucker up there. And then I used a couple of cinder blocks to stand on, and that allowed me to have them at my waist height, which allowed me to use the chopsticks to make sure that the soil was tongued down in there good, and that everybody was snug and firm and wired in right, and then just start filling that sucker up with soil. And it took, I ordered 3 bags, no, I went and picked up 3 bags of akadama just to do this, knowing that I was going to use the root balls that were attached to the trees, thinking that they were going to take up a lot of space. They did, and still in all, the bag and a half of bonsai mix that I have for emergency purposes got called. So this took every bag of bonsai soil in the house, which that was 4.5 bags. That is 4.5 bags of akadama. Actually, that's 3 bags of pure akadama. That you see on top is bonsai mix for deciduous trees, and that was a bag and a half on top, which just, it gives it a nice look. So yeah, here we go. This thing was had little thousands of little buds all over it from where it had lost leaves in a shipping mishap. So it basically was acting as if it had been defoliated. And about the time I repotted it, it was full of all of those, and they still seem to be coming out. They haven't seemed to. That one, well, I really can't show you them in the camera, but the ones that I was looking at yesterday to use as markers have continued to push out. Everything seems to be going like it's just another day in paradise. So yeah, here we go. And now that gives me back some space that all 3 of those trees were basically wasted by being. They took up all of that area and part of the area behind me as 3 separate trees. So now I get this area back, and I get to do something creative with all of that stuff. I didn't like the looks of my balcony with all this industrial looking stuff over here, when everything else had been kind of pretty much decorated, And then I started messing with big training concrete tubs and stuff, and it kind of wrecked the look of my balcony, I thought. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. But anyway, those should be good to go for a while. they should be good to go. And I'm pleased. I'm pleased with the way it turned out, and I just hope that they stay happy. And I know that they're all three in better soil and in a better pot and in the better location than they were in yesterday. And because of the space confinements that I have to deal with, that's just the way that was. And the solution to that was this puppy, and I'm really glad. I'm really glad that all came out. So basically, I have this day bed, and when I'm here on this day bed, I get this as a view, which is not too shabby. And then when the sun goes down, I can't see the trees as well, but I do get to see the stars. So, and then there's that one tree in the background. That one isn't mine. That one's the tree planted outside my balcony. That's a treetop. So, thanks for watching.